It's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about nothing, nothing now. It's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe. It's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about nothing, nothing now. It's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe.
Like having a car, I say not having a car is so frustrating. I literally am meant to go to work this morning and I went out, woke up at the right time. The train is for 7 something this morning. I woke up at the right time to catch the train. And I get there, I'm waiting. They already delayed the time by 24 minutes. I'm still waiting. They now delayed it again. I'm still waiting. And then it's still delayed. Now the train comes and we're in the train. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. It still doesn't move. So thank God for a company that understands. I decide to calm down and go start my work and come back home to work. Because why? Although they said that, there's construction till the end of this week. So hopefully, you know what, you guys just, it's fine. I will just have to sit this week out and work from home. But like, it's just so frustrating that I had to wait for that long. People were waiting, moving from different platforms to the other platform just to ensure that they're on the right platform for when the train comes, and they didn't show up. So, well, thank God for work from home option, because what? I even think I'm like sweating. And the weather is so cold. It's so cold. Look at my anyway, that one is on me because my gloves are not, at this point, my gloves, they're nylon. They're not well padded, they're not fleeced, no nothing. And well, I have to manage for now till I get a proper one. So hopefully. Anyway, guys, let's get into work because today is, I have to do like some personal trainings this morning because I'm trying to build up something for my team. So yeah, now I'm an Excel girly. Like, it's so crazy how, and I said girly again. Anyway, it's so crazy how I what's the word? How when we started off, I started off with learning MS Word. That was in primary school. I was more interested in MS Word. Most likely because it was the easier um application at the time compared to Excel. Excel seemed more complicated. PowerPoint was like, okay, graphics and all of that, but it was still a bit, I didn't really need that. So MS Word was more interesting to use and all of that. But I feel like growing up now, I'm now beginning to appreciate Excel a lot more. And I'm like, Excel, you're that girl, okay? Like, Excel makes me feel so organized. It just passes across the message I want to pass across. And it's very interesting to know that you can try out different things with Excel and just build this dashboard, build that dashboard. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I'm even shy because I know how much I used to run away from Excel those days. Like, they'll say, open Excel, let's do this. I'm like, hell to the no, I don't want that. Let's work on MS Word. But now I even hardly work on MS Word. Most times only when I'm even typing letters that I just want to like turn into PDFs, and it's crazy. I really love how we transition in life. Honestly, God is the greatest artist, because tell me why this man said, you know what, you are going to love each section of your life, or even if you don't love it, you're going to be grateful for each section or season of your life, because you keep growing and you keep learning more things about yourself. You keep loving up on life, loving up on yourself, and you also can tend to give yourself a lot more grace, because like then you were not aware, now you are aware, and everything just flows. So I am that grateful girl. I'm grateful. Anyway, let's get into work. Let me drop my jacket and get into work. Finally, we're finished. My head is aching. Like, it's aching. I see when people say like working in the office is definitely a lot of mental work because my mind is tired. My head is tired. Anyway, something nice happened to me today. Not today, but in recent times. What happened? So, I went somewhere. You know when I did my laundry and I went to load the washing machine. I don't know if I told you, but my clothes jammed in the washer. It did not open. And this is my first time washing in my apartment. So I was like, what's going on? So I wrote the property management. They said they were going to work on it, but the Monday after, so my clothes had to stay like the weekend, so Saturday, Sunday. The Monday after, we had a snowstorm, so they couldn't come. Then, you know what? I was just like, see, no problem. I'll wait till weekend again. That's Friday, Saturday, to get my clothes out because the lady said she was going to handle it, but because of the snowstorm, I said, okay, cool. So I left the laundry there, just left it. Friday, I decided to go do my laundry again. Or no, I decided to succumb to putting a token in the washer so that it could at least run and then it opens up, right? Or comes on. And then I get there and tell me why my clothes are like out of the washing machine. Like someone was able to bring it out. And then the person wrote a note. So when I read the note, so while my German may not be the greatest, I'm beginning to understand the language. So my speaking is the most horrible part, but my reading, no, my writing is the most horrible part. But my reading is like, yeah, top notch. I can know what is being said. So when I read the message, the person wrote it in German, of course, and then I read it, and she basically told me how the washing machine runs for 2 hours cycle, and after a wash cycle, you have to pick up your clothes immediately. And if I don't have tokens, that can come to our apartment. I was like, that is so cute, but I was just even grateful that she brought up my clothes. So I had to rewash my clothes and everything. So today I basically went to buy my tokens because they sell it once a week. So I went to buy the tokens and I got downstairs during the time. Now I get downstairs and I meet, her there. I meet a lady. So we got talking, and it's as if she saw me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna speak English to this girl, and they started talking to me, and then she was such like her energy was quite warm and nice. So when we got talking, we found out that she was the one that actually helped me with my clothes, and I didn't know. She didn't know that it was me, and we started talking, and then we're now like she's in my apartment building, and it's just so crazy how you get to meet people like in very interesting ways. Now we have a conversation to be had this evening, but I'm quite tired and I don't know if I'm going to make it. But I think I should make it. So let me just rest my head a bit and then I'll meet up with her and then we can talk. It's actually nice to have a German person in my building just in case of anything. She was already giving me like a little bit of tea about the about the apartment and some tenants, and I'm just like, oh really? That's what they do. But yeah, it's nice to know all this information and just meet people really. Like I know that Germany has a little bit of an individualistic type of lifestyle, but I still feel like I still experience people that are willing to like put themselves out there to get to know people, to be known and to know people. So I always appreciate moments like this because I think moments like this make me realize that because I always tell myself like, oh, Herita, you're an introvert. And when I meet people that are able to like relate with me without having the language barrier, I'm like very talkative. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm actually I'm an introvert in German, but in English, I'm a lot more extroverted, or I can actually hold a much more broad conversation in English, obviously being my first language, compared to German, because German is just yeah, genau, yeah, bitte, bitte, yeah, bitte, and most times because I understand what the person is saying, I can't respond effectively and all of that. So yeah, it's just actually quite funny how the thing is. But let me go and rest my head a bit. It's 5 o'clock at the moment, and I probably should be able to regain some energy by 6, and then I could go say hi. So just 1 hour is good. Anyway, guys, I will see you in my next one. Ciao. Thank you for spending the day with me, guys. I was excited to go to the UK, by the way, but now I'm beginning to question myself. Like, what's up? What's up with the friend I'm meant to go visit? Anyway, okay. Either way, we're going to the not to the VK, to the UK. I wanted to make a video, yeah, for receipt purposes. A UK babe. I'm gonna be a UK babe for a few, I call it days. Yeah, for a few days actually. But either way, I'm excited to be visiting the UK. I just got my visa. Now it's to plan the trip. I need to make calls, by the way, to make plans with my guys. Enekoli, Jolade, Bimi, if she's still around. And yeah, but the whole point of coming has been achieved, so I'm grateful. Now I want to go check out one Asian store because I need some sauces. Asians are the kings of sauces, so let's go get that done.